Welcome back, Guardians, to the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'm Scott, you're at the TheScottSpot channel. We are currently deep within the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. Last episode we explored the cavern and captured every enemy that it had to offer us. And we also raided it of its various treasures. But now we need to finish it off, so let's head forward and see if we can't find the Faith.
Pep! Another Guado fiend?
No, an unsent.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Ginham? Forgive me. I was too young. There is no human left in you now, is there? Very well then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
Alright, here we go. It's our next boss battle, and it seems that Lady Ginham summoned a new aeon that we haven't encountered yet, Yojimbo. He's a very unique aeon, but you'll find out why that is later. So for now, let's mug from him. Nothing to steal. I didn't think there would be. And let's see, Kimahri. Doom won't work on him, so let's just steal Gil. I guess we could use their overdrives. By the way, this is Lulu's theme music, the only time in the game it gets used, and it's a freaking optional area. You believe that? Alright, well, if it's Lulu's... I'll have Lulu deal the finishing blow. I'm gonna have her defend for now, just in case. Yuna... I don't know what Yuna can do here. It's good for us, so I'll just have her defend. Daigoro. Yeah, so his little dog is named Daigoro. Alright, what kind of stuff does Kimahri have that we can use? Actually, you know what? I'm going to save Kimahri's overdrive. Kimahri, you're done, sir. That just leaves Riku, who I actually think I'm going to look up another mix for her to use. Okay, I found one. If I mix this level 1 key sphere, which I don't really need, with this, where's it at? With a fire gem, it should result in the Burning Soul overdrive. Damn, Riku. Be careful there. Jeez. Alright, let me mark it off the list. It's immune to sensors, so we can't really check in on how much HP it has left. So I'm just going to make sure everybody gets in a turn before I unleash my overdrives here. Wakka and Auron. I'll save Wakka's overdrive, because there's no sense in wasting an attack reels on this guy. And attack reels is pretty cheap anyway. Who else can we use? I wish I knew how much HP he had. Hell, fuck it. I'm just gonna use Fury and see what happens. Let's see. It doesn't have an elemental weakness, so any Fury should do. Let's do Waterga. Have I done a Waterga Fury yet? It doesn't really matter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, I keep hoping I'm gonna get 9, but it never happens. By the way, Lady Ginham's model is semi-based on Belgamine's. It seems that she does have a different coloration and a different face, so they didn't recycle the model, and you never see Lady Ginham's model anywhere else. So they weren't too lazy. Tidus, how about some Blitz Ace action, bruh? Maybe Lulu can help you finish this guy off, considering it's her battle. It is kind of sad that you never hear Lulu's theme anywhere else in the game, though. Alright. Lulu's gonna deal a finishing blow here, indirectly. Well, maybe he's not dead. I guess not. You don't have to really worry about his overdrive, because the way Yojimbo works is his overdrive doesn't really do anything. Well, I might as well use Orange overdrive too, huh? Let's do... I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Let's do Shooting Star, because why not? Vanishing Blade's probably better, but whatever. Triangle, circle, square, X. Overkill, nice. That did it. Boom. Poor Lulu.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Waka, I hope you're right. Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
We didn't even get to see her send Lady Ginham. Or is there a point to sending? Well, is there a point to sending, well, she wasn't unsent, so there would be theoretically a point. Okay, so if you warp straight ahead, it takes you to the Chamber of the Faith. But, you see down there at the options where it gives you left and right? Those lead to secret side chambers. So let's see what we can find in those. First and foremost, we get a flexible arm, which I believe is a weapon for Riku. Let's see what it does. It has 4 empty slots, which can be a very valuable weapon later on once we customize like the perfect setup onto it. So I'll hold on to that one most likely. And then let's warp to the East Hidden Chamber. And there was some stuff in here too. We got an MP sphere, which lets us create an MP node, and 2 X potions. Not bad. Now, before you go to the Chamber of the Faith, I recommend going back to the save sphere and saving. You don't do another fight, but, well, you'll see. Attaining this aeon is a little bit different than what we're used to. So let me save real quick. Alright, let's just head back. Just another several Yowies. Back to the Chamber of the Faith with us. Look, they even blocked off the entrance to it. Somebody really didn't want the summoners to die.
I am the Blade of Vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo. Summoner, I ask you, what do you want of me?
Okay, this is interesting. First of all, talking to this Faith is awkward for me because they used his exact same character model for Becklum in 10-2. But I think it's also interesting that apparently the dog is a part of the Faith as well. I guess that's what created Daigoro. Anyway, so this Aeon is unique in that you have to convince him to join you. So, it doesn't really matter what you pick, however, what you pick does determine. Basically, you have to pay Yojimbo to join you. A fee. Which one of these determines how much you have to pay? The best option to pick is option 3, to defeat the most powerful of enemies. The reason being is it's the cheapest price, or it results in the cheapest possible price, but it also results in the best Yojimbo for your buck, as far as the odds of what attacks he uses. He'll use the better attacks more often if you choose this third option. Unless it's against super weak enemies, in which case it helps you less, but I don't know why you would summon an aeon against a super weak enemy in the first place. So let's choose to defeat the most powerful of enemies.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
Alright, so he wants us to pay 250,000 gil, but he doesn't necessarily... He's willing to bargain with us. So the trick to get the cheapest price is to offer exactly half of what he asked for, and then add 1 gil. So 125,000 and 1 gil is half of 250,000 plus 1. Make offer.
Do we have a deal?
225,000. So he took it down 25,000. So let's offer half of that plus 1. 112,501.
Do we have a deal?
So now he takes it down to 202,500, which is the lowest. Actually, it's not the lowest he'll go. So let's offer half of that, which is 141,750. I already did the math earlier, so I wouldn't have to sit here and calculate it in my head. Alright.
No deal. Maybe next time.
Okay, I actually messed up. Make sure you add that extra gil there.
Do we have a deal?
Then he lowers it to 190,350 gil. That's as low as he'll go, so just go ahead and pay it. 109. You might be able to get away with lowering it by a couple thousand. And if he refuses your deal and sends you out, you just have to go back in and the process restarts. But you can never change your first answer to his multiple choice question. Make the offer.
Adequate. You are my client henceforth. My sword shall guard you on your journey, summoner.
With that, we got an aeon. I wish Yojimbo was easier to use, but because he's just annoying, honestly. Confirm. Yes. It's all about the money. Apparently we get a trophy for that. And by the way, if you... How much gil do I have? 384,495 plus 190,000. Hold on. Let's do some math. Because I'm just wondering something. 190,350 plus 384,495. 574,000. So, something I should have mentioned a second ago, and that I mentioned before, is if you pay him triple his asking price, he will give you 2 teleport spheres as well, which lets you teleport. It doesn't let you teleport to anywhere on the grid, but I think it lets you teleport to anywhere you haven't already used. Let's make sure. Teleport sphere changes current location on sphere grid, so I don't know. Let's check it. Just to see. Teleport sphere. Wow. Okay, it doesn't let you warp anywhere, but it lets you warp anywhere you've already been. Does it let you warp anywhere somebody else has been? Yeah, it lets you warp to anywhere that any of your characters have been. Wow. So that's pretty useful, but it would have taken 600. What? 190,000 times 350, or 190,350. Oh my gosh, sorry, I can't do math. 190,350 times 190,350 times 3 is 571,050 gil, which we had pretty close to that, so we could have done it, but it's just not worth wasting all our gil on teleport spheres, because later in the game we can get them from another source a little bit more easily. Okay. So, before we leave, let's give Yojimbo a test drive, okay? Why not, right? I did like Lulu getting some character development, by the way. Oh, of course it would be this enemy. Let's just ignore it. It's better to just flee, because even if you get all 5 of them right, which is a super low chance, by the way, you have the top reward is like a silver hourglass, which isn't even that important. Alright, let me just have everybody defend. Kimahri. Actually, let's have Kimahri use Doom on one of these guys. Doom on... How about the E-Podge? Oh wow, that was intense, Kimahri. Oh wow, 2? That's intense. have Yuna use Kiraga, because I don't think we've heard her use that yet. Did she learn... Okay, no. Wait, she learned Regen too, so let's do that.
A wellspring of health.
So Regen is like a negative poison. Makes the character that has Regen slowly restore HP. Pretty good spell. Wow, they just owned Kamari. Waka. Orin. Have her use Kiraga. Since we haven't used that yet either, to hear her quote for it.
Cure us.
What a lame quote for the most powerful healing spell. Lulu. And... okay. Then we'll use Riku, and then we'll summon Yojimbo. And Death took its effect on the E-Podge, apparently. Nobody else has learned any intense abilities, I don't think. Alright, Yuna, time to summon our new friend, just to demo him.
Please clear us a path.
So here's the thing about Yojimbo. His attacks are purely based on a bunch of weird factors, but you have to pay Yojimbo to attack every turn. Never pay him less than 2,000 gil, because that makes his affection for you go down, or his compatibility rating, which is a huge part about what attacks he uses. He uses 4 different attacks. Ooh, Kazuka is one of his better ones if I remember correctly. Oh, it's like his 2nd level. Yeah, overkill. And Yojimbo can't break the damage limit like Bahamut, at least not without further augmentation. Pay him some more. 2001. And by the way, the more money you give him, the more likely he is to use his more powerful attacks. Man, Kazuka again. I was really hoping to show you guys his other abilities. So he has Daigoro, which has his dog go and do a flip kick. He has Wakizashi, which I believe he uses his samurai sword. And then the thing that everybody likes to talk about is Zanmaru, which is his sort of like his overdrive. If his overdrive is full, he's more likely to use it, but only slightly. It instantly kills whatever enemy it hits. It kind of depends on the level of the enemy and the level of the Zanmaru use, but it has the potential to take out even like the super bosses. So yeah. However, it's pretty hard to get him to use Zanmaru. Alright, but that's it for this episode, Guardians. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me at the TheScottSpot. Next time we'll cross that bridge and begin Mount Gagazet, finally. We are done with the Calmlands.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance. I finally understood why. She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
Wow. So long, Calmlands, I guess.